Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Modern Skyblock 3 with Haliee, and I am picking up some time after we left off. Guys, I'm stuck. I am totally stuck and I need you guys' help. So, I have spent the last several hours, which is one reason why this episode is a lot later than normal. My apologies, but I've been trying to do some research. I've gone by you guys' comments. I've Googled, and Google has failed me. Google has totally failed me, but I know you guys won't fail me. So, first of all, let me tell you one thing I did to kind of a success. I'm using air quotes there, like you guys can see it. But I did go ahead and was able to set up the pumping to go into 3 separate tanks here. As we know here, the distillation tower takes oil and converts it into lubricant, diesel, and gasoline. So, so far I've been successful being able to, at least I think I've been successful because there's a lot of stuff in there. I've got liquid gasoline in this tank here, liquid diesel in this tank here, and lubricant in this tank here. So hopefully that is actually working as intended. Not sure why that's filling up again, but we'll figure it out later. Maybe it's filling up faster than it's actually extracting. That's a possibility. We'll check it out. But anyway, what we actually needed was the liquid diesel, I believe. And I got plenty of that over here for our pneumatic craft, which is where I'm kind of stuck. So, like I said, I have read you guys' comments. I have Googled. So let me talk about this first. I did go ahead and raise the pressure chamber up a level here because there's something but I did not make the pressure chamber. Well, first of all, you can see I've got a pressure chamber glass here. And I also went ahead and made these 2 pressure chamber interfaces. So they're part of the multi-block structure here. The glass allows me to see what's inside. I've got a interface on the side there, and I've got one on the bottom, which is kind of why I had to raise it up here. The way this was supposed to be design, and this is according to Google, according to the comments and everything, is that I put the I put whatever I want to in this hopper. The hopper automatically goes into the interface, and it should tell me this is an import mode. So you can see that is an import mode here, and you can tell because there's the opposite side of that says O for output. So you can see on the bottom where there's an I there for import mode. So hopefully this bottom section here is for output. So this is I'm almost 100% sure that this thing is set up correctly. This is not the part I was stuck on, but we're going to go through that and we'll see what we can do. So I've also, the air compressor, I learned that, well, I kind of knew this, that I did have an explosion in between episodes. The tubes here can only hold up to 5. I'm so tired. Sorry. The tubes here can only hold up to 5 milliliters of pressure. So I learned some things here. There's a pressure gauge tube module here. And there's also something else called a safety valve. So I've been playing around with those, trying to get as things that about Linda. She left a comment, and I'm going to read her comment. If I still have it open, I should. Because she was talking about that depending on the direction you place the chamber interfaces. We did that earlier. We talked about that last time. So what she said here is a pressure gauge tube emits a redstone signal twice the pressure. So 4 strength for 2 bars, strength 6 for 3 bars, etc. So you want the pressure to be lower than 5 bars because that's when it explodes, as I learned. In order to disable the air compressor when the redstone signal from the pressure gauge is to strength. This is strength 9. So you have to invert the redstone signal with a redstone torch. I think I understand most of that. I am not really good with redstone signals, but also I did some Googling here as well. So over here, this is where I actually had the issue with the pressure chamber doohickey. And I don't have the valve hooked in, the safety valve, and that's probably what I actually do need. But in understanding the power of 5 right here that's shown here. Let me move this lever out the way. Make sure you're not on. Yeah, it requires a redstone signal right now. So it can see the further I place out the redstone, and again, I am not a redstone expert at all, so I'm not sure if I understand this completely. If I turn this on, so you can see there's a redstone power 3. It kind of gets lower each time you go. So I think it's what she means by inverting the signal by using a redstone torch. Again, I'm not exactly sure. If I turn on the redstone signal, you can see now it goes from 15 down all the way to 8. And so right now the gauge here is emitting a redstone signal of 5. So these numbers are important for those of you who know the redstone. This probably makes sense for you. And if I turn the redstone on low, it'll start continuing to go, but at some point it's supposed to cut off when the power and half all the summer's there. So right now I'm just going to keep it on high, so it's just off right now as I need it, because again, I don't understand completely, but I've got the pressure where I need it right now, because I need this pressure in the processing plant to be at least 2. That's what the thing was telling me, that it had to be at least 2. So once it got to 2, I just wanted to cut it off, because I didn't want it to explode again. Because while I was working on the second part here, this reached above 5 and I heard poof, and I lost my air compressor. So that probably makes sense for you guys. So hopefully that will work. Now this side here, this is where I'm stuck, because in addition to having to have at least an air pressure of 2, I've got to have a temperature of at least 300. Right now, this is as high as I can actually get it. And let me kind of show you what I've kind of walked through in Google and figured out, because there's not a lot of information about this vortex tube or the thermal-pneumatic processing plant on the internet. And that's weird, because, you know, this is a pneumatic craft. It's a mod pack. You would think there'd be a lot of information about it, but there actually isn't. So the vortex tube, as we talked about last time, one side gets hot, one side gets cold. And so basically I'm supposed to vent out the cold side to make this hot side hotter. This is the hottest I've been able to get. And I use compressed iron blocks here, just like I did on this side, because this will supposed to be a cold conductor as well. So if I take this off, you can see I'm kind of venting the cold side. So it's getting colder over here, but also my hot side is getting colder as well. Okay, I don't understand it completely. So I need to have something here. So now you can see it's kind of heating back up. And part of this is because of this heat sink, which I don't see a quest that told me to make this, but according to Reddit, this is what I actually needed, because this heat sink actually it absorbs the heat, so it allows it to vent even further. So now see, now it's down from 109 to 104, but it's going back up, but I can't get it past that temperature. Now I'm going to try something, because I did make some more compressed iron blocks. It seems that if I take this heat sink off, you're going to see now this side is getting colder again. It's kind of like I said, it's the heat sinks. It was, I don't know, heating it up or whatever. I'm going to put some more compressed iron blocks. I don't know the logic on it. It's just, it's working if I do it this way. Go on there. Can I not put more than 3? There we go. So you can see this is kind of getting colder. It's 105 degrees. If I put the heat sink on top, I don't know if this will do any better, but like I said, I'm kind of stuck here because I don't know how to get this hotter. And we're going to read through everything I've done through. Let's see if I can get this there. Okay, so now the heat sink's pulling up whatever the cold stuff. I don't understand this. I really don't. And I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, I've spent hours trying to figure this out. My pressure's still good. I'm still putting pressure into the vortex tube. This is still, you know, I don't know. I really don't know. So, because you can remember, we have to turn the diesel into, what's the uses on that? Uses. Oh, can I get it? Hold on. Diesel. Because we're trying to get liquid plastic. That's the whole goal, not biodiesel. Diesel will turn into lubricant if I use redstone signal, but I needed to get to kerosene, because kerosene will turn into fuel. Fuel will turn into LPG, and LPG will turn into liquid plastic. So we're trying to get liquid plastic, and we're going through this whole process. I'm going to put coal in there in order to get that. Unless there's a different way of breaking LPG, and we'll look at that here in a second. But in order to get, oh crap, I got to go back through that again. Let's see. No, wait. Oh, wait. Not biodiesel. Diesel goes into here, which goes here, which goes here, which goes here, which goes here. Now, is there another way of making LPG? In the refinery, I can make LPG. I might do that, because I haven't made a refinery. Let's look at making that, because I've been using the thermal pneumatic processing plant, and that's the part where I'm issuing, because I needed to get it at 300 degrees. But let's make a refinery. Refinery takes oil directly with a temperature of 100 degrees, which I can get it to 100 degrees. And that means I need to stop putting my oil into here, because I'm wondering if I'm running out of oil. Oh no, I got plenty of oil. Is it collecting there? Let's stop the oil going into here. And let's put the oil back into this tank so I can actually use it. Because I'm going to try this. This is just kind of coming to me now. Like I said, I'm kind of stressed because I wasn't able to. Yeah, let's keep that. Let's just put the oil in there for right now because I should be running low. This has been running constantly for the last, well, since I've been on here for the last 4 or 5 hours. Okay, so let's see if we can make the refinery. The refinery. And this is from Pneumatic Craft. I'm surprised it hasn't had me make that. Oh yeah, I did also make the liquid compressor in between episodes. Let me talk about that. The liquid compressor, that's why I can explain it. The liquid compressor is like an air compressor that creates power, creates pressure, but it only has certain kind of fuels. Now I'm going to have to change my GUI here so you guys can actually see this, because my GUI, I have really bad eyesight, so I have to make it small for me to really see it. So if I click on this, you can see, I don't know why it puts it way over here. It's all this room here. All the available fuel that actually make this pressure work are LPG, fuel, refined fuel, all these different things here. But water, I don't see as being an option. And if it is an option, then I don't know how it works. So it tells you how much pressure it actually gives, and scrolling all the way down here. If you even blood and liquid slime, it gives 0. Why is it even there if it gives 0? But I put water in here, and now I don't know how to get it out. So let me change my GUI back so I can actually see what's going on here. No. Auto, there we go. There we go. Now I can see what's going on. So I don't know how to get the water out of here, so I can try to put the other fuels in there. That's something else I was trying to figure out how to pump it out. But I couldn't figure it out. I just could not figure it out. So I'm going to claim our loot chest here because I did complete that quest by making it. We looked at the recipe last time. It just required leather. Let's see, compressor. It just required leather, some pipes, and another air compressor, which is really easy to make. I went ahead and made one of those. I have plenty of compressed iron ingots because I've been playing with that other machine as well. So leather, I actually just made it using the, you remember guys, back early on when we were doing actual additions, the automatic reconstructor, tossed some rotten flesh on there, and I got leather. So just running through that. But let's take a look at the quest book. Does it have me make a refinery? It has me make the thermopneumatic processing plant, which the second part of that is liquid plastic. But I'm going to skip ahead here and try to get the LPG a different way. Let me see. LPG. No, type in LPG. So we're going to actually use the refinery. The refinery looks pretty easy to get. It's going to require compressed irons, 2 pieces of glass, and a diamond. So I think I hope I still got diamonds over here. The whole point I've been trying to get to all these things for chickens is to get diamonds, but I'm running out of diamonds to make it. Let's see. Okay, I have 2 diamonds left. Let's take just one. There we go. Just one. Do I have glass on me? I do, and compressed iron ingots on me. So let's go ahead and make this thing, and let's see if it requires pressure. If it does, I'm okay. I'm pretty good at making pressure. Got that there. So let's go here and make us a refinery. Bam. Okay. Let's figure out how this works. Oh, I got an achievement for that. Yay. Again, I don't know why it's not a quest. This is like the easiest way to make LPG, possibly. I also I was making another thermopneumatic processing plant to see if I need to like have it go from one to the other, but that's going to require a lot of heat, and I don't have the heat to get to 300 as I need, but I can get to 100, so we're going to try that. So let's set this down. Let's see what it looks like. So it looks like, ooh, that's a lot of stuff going on there. Okay. So it needs to be 100 temperature. That's going to be in there, and it's going to give you all these different outputs. So apply more heat by adding blocks of heat. So what we're going to do, we're going to replace this with, and I'm probably going to lose air, but I don't know if this even needs air. Where did it go? Let's replace the refinery with that. And now, okay, so we're already at 92, 93. So we're getting heat. It should be at 100 here pretty soon because this is at, oh, it's only at 97. Why are you only at 97? 99. Why'd you cool off? Okay, there we go. It's heating up again. All right, so we're at 100 degrees, which is what we needed. Apply more heat by adding blocks to generate heat around the machine. Okay, pump fluid into the refinery. Now, do I need to pump it in, or can I just use a bucket to get it in? So we're going to find out. So I may be answering my own questions during this episode, but I wanted to go ahead and record and tell you guys where I'm struggling, so hopefully you can help me figure this out. Okay, so we got We got our bucket of oil here. So we're going to put a bucket of oil into this thing here, into the refinery. There we go. Okay, so I got that. And it's still telling me it's not hot enough. It's 104 degrees. How hot do you want to be? Apply more heat by adding blocks to generate heat. Not enough refineries. Refineries need to be stacked on top of each other, ranging from 2 to 4 refineries. Really? Okay, hang on. Let's go back here. Refinery. Okay. What? Okay, so did I make another refinery and then that works? Let's go back here and read it again. There's not enough heat for some silly reason. Show recipes. Okay, so it should turn into LPG. It looks like if for 10, you have a 40%, 40% goes there, 20% goes there, and other, I don't know. All right, well, let's make another one. Let's stack it on top like it says. Not enough refineries. Refineries need to be stacked on top of each other, ranging from 2 to 4 refineries. Again, I don't see a quest in here for this unless it's like later on, making plastic. So this is one of those, even automated. I made those. Oh, I could have claimed that quest, but I didn't. Pressure chamber interface. I've made 2 of those. I don't know why I didn't claim the quest for it. All right, well, let's make another refinery. So I'm going to only have 1 more diamond. I may have to take some charcoal and make some compressed coal to get that. But let's go ahead and take this and get 1 more diamond and see if this will actually work. I hate being stuck like I am right now because I was making very good progress. I was understanding pneumatic crap. I was blowing up stuff like I was supposed to, getting air pressure like I was supposed to, but this is just not working out as I had hoped. So let's go here. Let's make another one of those, and we'll stack it like it says in the GUI. So for you guys that are watching, is there really not a good guide on pneumatic craft? Now, I was watching Dire Wolf, as people say, you know, Dire Wolf has a great, and he does. He has a great walkthrough in pneumatic craft. How, unfortunately, though, it's about 4 years ago, and I watched all 3 of his videos, and I did not even see him mention a vortex tube or even talk about the thermopneumatic pump. So either this is something new that's been added, or they're just messing with me. Okay, well, we got them stacked up here. So now it's just saying this machine this is the same issue I was having before. How hot is it right now? Is it 80? Oh, it's cooled off. Wait, why did you cool off? I've got enough pressure. Why did you cool off? This is where I cannot figure out how to keep this thing heated. The closest thing I found was a Reddit commenter talking about I needed the heat sink, which I didn't make. Let me show you guys the recipe for the heat sink. It's just iron bars, compressed iron ingots, and gold. So I got, I almost fell. I almost fell off the edge there. Why are you cooling off so much? I need you to heat back up. It cooled off quite a bit. Okay, maybe it's going to warm back up here in a second. I know it doesn't need pressure. That's one thing I'm quite sure about. Think of a vortex tube fast, which I'm trying to figure out, trying to understand the vortex tube, but you're just really not helping me out in the situation. But also lava and torches. So I've tried, let's put torches around and see if that helps heats it up as well. I don't know if it will. I mean, I'm thinking about it. It tells me to think about that stuff. Okay, so 89 degrees. Let me empty out my inventory here. And then we'll just see if this actually does anything. So I'm going to put, let's see. I had some stuff over here for the pipes. Let's put this back up. I don't need the monkey wrench anymore. These pipes here. I have an extra sink. I'll keep that. And these volume upgrades. I even made that. Compressed iron. Okay, I have fluid pipes, emergency engineering. Why do I have these? Oh, from over there. Let's put these over here in the immersive engineering tank. So this is where I'm stuck at right now, guys. I know, Linda, you probably have some excellent comments. You even mentioned that in my next video, you shared a photo of the setup where you had a chain of those conversions and they all turn into plastic eventually. I think it's on my next video, so I haven't put that video out yet. So we'll see. Let's put this up here, and yeah, I'll keep everything else. All right, let's see if it's heated up enough to do something. Because I don't, well, do they both have to be? Oh, wait. Maybe that's it. This, oh, wait. I saw smoke. I saw a puff of smoke. Okay, this is actually somewhat working. It's at a good degrees, but I think I still need it to be hotter. So I don't know how to keep it at the right temperature. Let's go put some more oil in here. Because I need it to stay at 100 degrees. So both of these have to be at 100 degrees. Maybe that's why it was telling me when I set this on top, it was starting to take some heat from that. And so I've got some LPG. Okay, so we got some LPG, somewhat of a success. I'm going to continue to play around with it in between episodes. I'm going to look forward to you guys' comments, and we'll see. Until right now, guys, thank you so much for watching. I mean, you really are being a trooper for watching this at this point. If you're new to my channel, feel free to go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Click the like button as well. Yeah, we're getting some LPG. Click the like button as well. Click the notification bell to be notified when new episodes come out. If you want to, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, tips, tricks, techniques, please leave that comment down below. Please, I'm clapping my hands. Please, I'm begging, leave the comments down below so you can tell me what I am actually doing wrong. This is cool. I'm getting diesel that's turning directly into LPG. I like this refinery setup a lot better if I can only figure out a way how to get this hotter. So give me some comments, and then I'll figure out how to turn the LPG into liquid plastic. That might, let's see, is that going to be another output on this? I don't think so. LPG, yeah, LPG only goes into the thermal plant with a temperature of 100. So if I can get it at 100, if I can keep it at 100, I should be in good hands. We're at 18, so I think we can do this. I think we can do this, guys. But yeah, so if you have any questions or comments, leave those down below. If you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button. I think I already just said that. If you want to hang out with me and the other squad members, you can do so by becoming a Patreon. The link is listed down below. All of the information about Patrons and all the cool things are there for you to review, read through. That's the word I'm thinking of. I've had just a really rough day trying to figure this out. But I'm going to get a video out for you guys. Leave me some comments below. If you're looking for a server to play on with your friends, head on over to Host Havoc. It's what we use for all of our multiplayer series, including the Patreon servers that we choose from. So definitely check them out. All right, guys, I hope this episode wasn't too disappointing. We did at least get to the point where we can make some LPG, but I just don't know how to get the vortex tube to heat up hotter. So if you know that, leave me that comment. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Tell me what I'm doing right. Maybe I'm doing something right. Maybe I need to take this off and put it down back on one level. I don't know. We're going to play around with it, and I'll get an answer soon. Until next time, guys, I will talk to you later. So have a great day, guys. Bye.